Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is half term, which here in the UK is typically a week off, the last week off of October for the schools. Some schools have 1 week, some schools have 2 weeks. We have got a week off, and it's currently creeping very quickly towards Halloween, which the kids are getting really excited about because they love trick-or-treating. As parents with young kids, obviously when they go out trick-or-treating, they come back with so much stuff. It's a little bit overwhelming, and I do get a little bit freaked out by how many sweets they come back with. They don't have it in one go. I give them a few things, and to be honest, with the amount they collect, last year I think that what they collected, they were still tucking into it on the run up towards Christmas because they gathered so much stuff. But I wanted to talk about from the perspective of being on plan and the narrative around treating, okay? Because there is a lot of confusion, maybe not even confusion, but we have been conditioned to think that treats normally come as either some kind of food or booze or cakes or whatever, and we need to rewrite that script, especially when we are on plan. Now, if you are someone who loves sweet things and you really like chocolate orange, then where are you and why have you not had the Halloween bar? I've just finished this before filming. It is the best bar, and unfortunately they are limited editions, but they are a chocolate orange sensation. They are amazing, and I absolutely love it. So if you did feel that you needed that kind of like sweet treat, then this is the bar for you. If you don't want to have a bar, but you do want to treat yourself, there are so many other ways in which we can treat ourselves. Because here's the thing, when we are on plan, it's because we are wanting to work towards something where we feel and see improvement. And that could be many things for many different people, right? It could be reducing medication, it could be able to get jewelry on or off, it could be reducing you're reversing your type 2 diabetes, it could be going on an aeroplane and not have to ask for an extension seatbelt. There are so many things, and actually I've put a list together of the kind of treats that we can reward ourselves for sticking to plan that have got absolutely nothing to do with food or alcoholic sugary beverages. So, and this one actually is probably my favourite. There is nothing better and more satisfying than buying nice underwear in a smaller size. Now, I don't know about you, but I am not one really for changing my bras that often. However, there gets to a point where they are so out of shape and they're not very well fitting that we need to go and get new bras. And it's so satisfying and rewarding because it's something that we put on every day, and for the majority of us, we don't really take that much time and care and attention, and I'm speaking for myself really, it's a bra. However, when you go into a shop and you get properly fitted, which you will need to do if you have lost weight, and to get nice proper fitting bras, there is nothing more satisfying. So remember, all of the decisions and all the smart choices that you are making by staying on plan are going to lead you to that point where you get to treat yourself and have that really lovely day out, whether you go to John Lewis or Marks Spencer's or Bravissimo or whatever the other brands are, but it's a treat that only you will be able to benefit from. And that's also something really nice because no one else can take that away from you. Another really nice treat is waking up and catching yourself in the mirror and not hating what you'll see. Now, a lot of people, there are so many people that when they start on Plan With Me will say, I don't look in the mirror when I get dressed. I don't want to look in the mirror. I don't like what I see, so I stop checking myself. And wouldn't it be nice to be able to stop yourself and catch your reflection and go, do you know what? I feel really good. I feel really good. And we underestimate these things. I think that, you know, when we think about weight loss, we think about the numbers on the scales, and actually it's so much more than that. And to be able to look back at your reflection and like what you see is truly empowering. And it's so sad that for so many people will just walk past the mirror and not look because they're just not in a place where they can look at their reflection. How lovely would it be to be able to do that? Going on a bike ride or a swim without feeling self-conscious. And that was one of the biggest things for me when I was overweight with my boys, is that I didn't want to do any of that. I didn't want to get in a swimming costume with, you know, and put myself on display. What was everyone going to think, you know? And like, obviously, like, you know, this is my own narrative, but, you know, it stopped me from doing the things that I wanted to do with my boys. I wanted to take them swimming. I wanted to take them bike riding. I was paranoid taking them to the soft play in case they got stuck in one of those tube things that I'd have to crawl up there. All of those fears and paranoias were crippling. And how refreshing would it be to be able to go, yeah, let's go on a bike. I can keep up with them. I'm not out of breath. I'm not, you know, looking out of place. Again, really, really liberating. This was another big one for me, letting someone take a photo and not deleting it. Now, I know that obviously the modern day is that you need to take 1 million pictures before you approve it. And most of us, it's because we're looking at hang-ups or things that we don't like. But wouldn't it be nice if we could go, oh yeah, you know, it's maybe the background was, rather than the, you know, we're deleting it because the background's not nice, not because of how we're judging ourselves. To look at ourselves in a photo and go, yeah, I like that. Not go, oh, my tummy looks big, or I don't like the way that my chins or my arms look massive. Wouldn't it be really nice to go, you know what, I'm going to be in the family photos this Christmas rather than being the one that's always taking them. Putting on jeans, or even going jean shopping, right? There are so many people who would love to, and one of their goals is just to be able to go into a regular jean shop, Zara's or, you know, Next or wherever, and to be able to comfortably buy jeans, because so many of us, when overweight, will live in leggings. And to be able to go in jean shopping is another really yes moment. Saying yes to plans rather than hiding. Again, when we're feeling really low and self-conscious about our weight and paranoid, we don't go out. We don't go out. And we, you know, we look at pictures on social media of our friends and they want you there. It's not that they haven't asked you, they want you there and you want to go, but you're feeling so insecure and self-conscious that you say no and make excuses. How nice would it feel to be able to join in and to be part of that social group, and you've stopped yourself from joining? It's not because of your friends, it's because of our own fears and paranoias. And we can flip that around by making the right choices and the smart choices, by staying on plan. Shopping for what you like rather than just what fits. Again, shopping because it gives you joy, not always reaching out for the oversized, dark, baggy, shapeless outfits, bringing colour and fitted things, or maybe wearing trousers for the first time or a skirt for the first time, being able to wear clothes that actually give you joy. The other thing I've got down here is booking a weekend away, whether it's a bit further down the line, that involves getting on an aeroplane. And like I said before, not having to ask for an extension seatbelt. Possibly the most, it's a thing that you fear, isn't it? It's that fear of, you know, sitting comfortably in the seats, whether it's a train seat, whether it's a bus seat, whether it's an airplane seat. It's having, you know, and I, you know, remember, you know, clients coming to me and they would assess a room before going into it to look at the chairs to see if they could work out whether any of them would be suitable for them. And not to do that, not to scan a room to see what chair would be suitable for you. Again, is something that, you know, not many of us think about, but when you're not happy with your weight and it is a struggle for you, those are the things that can really hold you back from living your life. Walking past sweets and feeling proud, not guilty. To be able to really have that mindset in check and go, you know what, I'm strong. I don't need these treats. They are not the treat that is going to help support my healthier lifestyle. they are going to set me back. And it's having that mindset, which isn't something that you think of once. It is that daily repetitive mindset work that we go over and over and over again until it's ingrained, and it takes time, but you will get there. And this isn't about being perfect. This is about progress. Maybe there was a time that every time you walk past the celebrations, you would take a celebration. Now, maybe out of every 4 days, it's only one day you've walked past and taken a celebration. That is progress. Okay. This isn't about perfection. This is about progress. It's about recognizing all the work that you are doing. And then the last one that I've written is just feeling lighter and more like you again. And lighter could be mentally, it could be physically, it could be emotionally, not necessarily about the scales. It's about knowing and feeling proud that you're not trying to cut corners, cheat, or trying to think that you can't do it because you can. Those are the kind of treats that we're working for, not the Haribos, not the Proseccos. So I would love to know in the comments, which treat do you think that you are going to want to focus on to keep you going? If you would like my support and you would like to find out more information about the one-to-one diet, about how I can help you, it is a meal replacement plan full of nutritional, healthy products with 169 health benefits in every single product. You've got accountability, support, WhatsApp groups, messages, etc., meal plans, everything that you need to help you on your weight loss journey, then get you to re-establish your relationship with food so you are maintaining. I've been comfortably maintaining my 3 stone weight loss now for coming up to 9 years. It's not luck, it's daily effort. And that is my treat. That is my treat because I get to wear the clothes that give me joy. I can keep up with my kids. I'm not worried about my health. And I know that it's on me and the choices that I make. And yes, there's temptations. And yes, you know, I could be lured into having all the things that I would love to have. But you know what? My treat is feeling good. My treat is my mindset. My treat is knowing that all the work that I've done is going to keep me going. And if you would like to feel the same similar treats of knowing that you're proud of all the work that you're doing and you're continuing to make smart choices, I'd absolutely love to support you on your journey. I can support you no matter where you're based in the UK. I'm a virtual consultant. All you need to do is drop me a message. I'll get back to you and now we can start the ball rolling.